So yeah, I'm not a structural engineer. Home inspectors should stay in their lane. However, home inspectors are required to render opinions about the foundations. And one of the tools that I use to help give me an idea about the foundation is I measure the floor height elevation differential. I use some engineering equipment, but I'm not an engineer. And one of the guidelines I use is no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall. And all of this meets that until we get in here. And then this wall is a little lower than the rest. You can feel it under your feet. You can kind of see it a little bit if you use your imagination. So, if you get a little, speaking of imagination, if you imagine that you've got some chuckles from this, there's a like button around here somewhere. Got some good useful information. And if you've got insomnia, I'm told that my smooth metal FM radio voice overnight with Bud, okay? So there's a subscription button down there somewhere, so where it's a follow or whatever it is that they decided that they want you to do. Kind of encouraging it. Bad influence. Now, the ceiling in here, there's a couple things going on with the ceiling. One, we got soot on the ceiling next to the air registers. That's usually a sign of a bad evaporator coil, usually. But this is also, this old popcorn is original to the house. And the air conditioning system that's in place is only 6 years old. So this might not be associated with your air conditioning system or not. Nice wooden paneling. I think I was in here a little bit. When the battery quits, I never know when I lose my video. So, looks like we got some previous termite damage in here. That's what it looks like. I can't tell 100% because it's so antique, but I'm just going to go ahead and call it as that. The house has been treated. The house has been treated with a product called Termador as a brand name. It's a very good product. Over here I use the fireplace as an appliance, okay, but we've got a gas key in there. But one thing I probably didn't mention is our lintel in here, our metal lintel. It gets hot and expands and contracts. It holds the brick up, and you always get cracks over here in the corners that can let the heat out into the wall. And this one is no exception. It doesn't make it right just because it happens a lot. It doesn't make it right at all, okay? We got bathroom videos, so we'll just kind of roll through here. Well, while we're in this room, our palm trees and stuff are going to start causing you some damage. All this stuff needs to be cut down. This tree is growing into this skylight. That just can't be good. So yeah, you need to trim your jungle back in here or something. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I get it. You look at this and like, whoa. I'd want that at my house. And I would. But it's got problems. Speaking of problems, we got high soil in here. We got wood to ground contact. This is just like a termite bed. As I mentioned, the house has been treated with Termador, which is a very good product. So sometimes when you have conducive conditions, you don't know what else to do about it. You just treat them. So this house has been treated a couple years ago, not very long ago, and I don't know what to say. You know, gee whiz. Speaking of gee whiz, see these windows? See this door? Because these windows are fixed. This door does not lead to the exterior. If you have an emergency, you're relying on these doors to go directly to the exterior. Not so much this one, because that's where the heater is. But this one, this is your emergency escape. And these windows aren't as large as, they're 23 by 24. I'm going to look up that, just like I'm going to look up, you find this later, the length of a sewer pipe. There's a couple dimensions that the generator close to the swimming pool. There's a couple things I just want to get some, some confirmation. Help my old tired brain, manage all this stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, we got a bathroom heater. These bathroom vents do not go to the exterior. That's not a heat lamp. Primary bathroom is supposed to have a lamp heater, and it's just got bright bulbs. The bathroom vents vent into the attic. The bathroom vents do not vent to the exterior. We've got smoke alarms almost everywhere we need them, except we don't have smoke alarms in the main common living area. And this insulation could be better. And this is popcorn ceiling. Okay, popcorn ceilings, popcorn ceilings. There's been some lively discussion about popcorn ceiling. Does it have asbestos in it? And my answer is, why do we care? Okay, if you're going to take this off, you're going to wear personal protection, mask, and all that. You're going to take it all off, bundle it up, take it to the Dallas Hazardous Waste Center, show them your driver's license, dump it off for free, and don't even bother testing it. Just treat it like it has asbestos. If we got some paint all over this, just treat it like it has asbestos, whether it does or it doesn't. I mean, if you just got to know, I understand. Sometimes people worry about things, but no, just treat it like it is. And if you keep this stuff, and I don't think my client is going to, we got a nice little crack in this ceiling right here. See that? And this corner is a little lower too, by the way. Not as low as those other corners. It's not the lowest corner, but this corner is kind of low. We got a little bit of cracking right in there. We got some cracking on the exterior wall right there. We got a crack right there on the exterior wall that you've seen already in the other video. These windows are fixed. Is this window large enough for emergency egress? That's the question. I'm going to look it up because those are the windows that I'm curious about. Got some shear cracking over here. Bare light bulbs in clothes closet. Not a good thing. That's not, yay, bare light bulbs in clothes closets. No, that's not what we're talking about. Okay, so we got another heat lamp over here. Okay, for this bathroom. And since they don't have the heat lamps in there, man, I was looking at the plumbing. Plumbing's all down. So sometimes those things get by you. Sometimes they do that. Okay, this bedroom window. This is the third bedroom, the east bedroom, or the southeast bedroom. Take your pick. And but these windows are higher than 44 inches. And so what happens when your windows are higher than 44 inches is, like, if a granny's staying over here or something, she's going to be hopping mad to get out. So this window's kind of dirty. Oh, because the air conditioning unit's over it, and so the old one was sputtering water and stuff. We got a slider. So a lot of people put the headboards next to these windows in case for an emergency. So a lot of people do that. Some other people, put a dresser in front of the window in case of emergency type of thing.